So, you guys like Matt Groening?
Yeah, I love his Woody cartoons.
I only like Disenchanted.
Well, you guys better get ready for Futurama.
Oh my god!
That's one of his shows I hate.
I've just finished evaluating the new gadget for the
I watch it and I'm like, what if this was less funny?
Find it in the training room.
Alright, so, Jay,
Don't complete the training.
not to spoil the upcoming video too much, but do you think this is better than the Futurama game for the PlayStation 2? Like this level.
Probably because Futurama, the video game, didn't have a subtitle, did it? It wasn't like Bender's Big Score or something like that.
No.
Also,
Oh my god!
look at this. We got a remote control car.
Wow, this is 1,000,000% cooler than any Futurama video game.
Yeah, this is... I love this little thing. Like, this really, like, this completely justifies the dual analog stick control of the game, in my opinion. It's great.
Hell, I'd say it's justified by the monkeys.
I saw that it can kill enemies too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The professor and Natalie are nowhere to be found. The laboratory.
No, we saw them get kidnapped.
Much of the equipment has been destroyed.
It's just you and me, computer girlfriend.
And I believe they've taken the professor and Natalie away with them. They're now being transported to Spectre's base area.
I like that she wears sneakers. Honestly, this is a pretty good design for prototype Hatsune Miku.
Middle of town somewhere. Spectre's taking
I wish Hatsune Miku also had an emblem of an old man's face on her chest.
first before you head over to the base.
Hell, they're called the fans.
Storehouse. The energy storehouse is the heart of Spectre's factory. By destroying
Oh, okay, I see how it is. I insult the monkeys and you guys are like, good joke, feature friend, but I insult Hatsune Miku and you guys are just shocked into silence. I see how it is.
Well, you can't spell Miku without monkey.
the base has a heavy and
It's just where our allegiances lie, future friend. You have to come to accept that.
I will never.
Yeah, there's this line in the sand, and you better not cross it.
I'm part of the otaku trash machine, but that doesn't mean I like trash.
So, honestly, one of my favorite things about platformers, especially of this time, is just like seeing like these really like crudely and like low polygon, like just modern day, just like, hey, this is what life is like, and this is what it would look like in 30 like frames, I guess.
Right. I do like that this little playground here. Did you just kill it? Is that an onion?
Yeah.
Are you killing an onion, man?
Yeah, I guess they came back from prehistoric times. Maybe in this universe, they're also human.
Oh, the car can also, like, collect stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, can it catch monkeys?
No. But you can lure them out.
Oh! Wow, you got him.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Oh, this monkey has a secluded trading dojo. He must be practicing for monkey boxing. That's a little hint at a bonus video later on.
Oh! You're gonna box with a real live chimp.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the time that someone for one of Future Friends LPs said that they would fight a goose.
And they died, that's why we never heard of them again.
Yep.
Nature always wins.
It's true. Nature versus nurture? Obviously nature.
Well, I'm more
Oh
of a
my
nurture
God.
guy. I know it's kind of a hot take, but you know.
Right. This is kind of unsettling with the lack of drum and bass.
Yeah, well, this is what real life is like. Maybe if you went outside once in a while, you'd know that there's no drum in real life.
There is bass, though.
Without music, this just kind of feels like one of those weird, like kind of cutesy, like, farming simulator games you would have had, like, 10 years ago on a PC.
Right, you're not quite Harvest Moons.
Actually, I'm getting a little bit scared. This is like a creepypasta. Evil monkey's gonna come out and
no.
kill us.
That's right. With a drum and a bass.
Honestly, that does sound like a creepypasta. I've been wanting that all along.
Oh god, they split.
You really just have not been paying attention, have you, Chorps?
It's been a while. Okay, so this is actually something I have a question about.
So are you supposed to catch these monkeys? I'm confused.
Okay, so here's a question I have that please don't hurt me for, because it's new.
Okay.
So in the training zone, you could like teleport your RC car. You can do that here too, right?
Yeah, if you just hit the button again, it'll reappear on you.
Okay.
Also, I like you said the training zone, like it's a zone for training.
Right, well, I mean, who isn't thinking about the Pizzone all the time?
So,
It's one of Monkeykind's greatest achievements.
manipulating the monkey's AIs can get pretty frustrating.
Oh, sure, I could see that, yeah.
Oh, nope. I thought he was coming out, but nope.
Oh my god, he died! Oh, he's fine.
Thought he was going out, but he went back in.
Go. Yes, okay. Nope. Nope, no.
Oh, no, he's
nope.
going back in! Ah! This guy's really making a monkey out of you.
Just a little further. No,
Well, at least you led him a different direction.
okay.
Good start. Okay, phew. Not gonna lie, thought the rest of the 30 minutes might have just been there.
Spectre's most devious trap yet. Trapping his own monkeys.
Right. His most devious invention, a monkey who's mildly intelligent. These puzzles seem pretty neat.
Yeah, I really like the RC car.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, ooh, I don't like timing puzzles, though.
Oh. I thought I made that. I forgot.
I think it's really trying to correct the RC car.
Oh, sure, it's a problem when I forget, but when you forget, you're like, oh, my bad.
It's a problem when I have to explain the bare basics of game mechanics to you for the 100th time.
Oh, they split up?
You little copycat.
Oh my god.
I like that the professor designed an RC car that just explodes.
Yeah.
You know, it's really a lot more green than, you know, just having it lying around.
You're just thinking about the environment, the future. The future without apes.
You mean the Futurama?
Right, yeah. You're right.
Since we're in the future, we should be fighting like, I don't know, like onions in spacesuits, if you ask me.
Right, cyber monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
We meet one monkey who it turns out has their brain got put into like a robot suit and they don't know whether or not they're a real monkey or if all of their thoughts about being a monkey have been implanted in there.
And they're eating like a banana with like nuts and bolts screwed onto it.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guess that monkey's trapped in there forever.
Well, guess I'm gonna get smushed by a barrel. Oh, you okay? You made it back.
You know, this really puts the original Donkey Kong to shame, am I right, boys?
You are right, my man.
Thinking about it, why would an ape even want a human girl?
You know, he's using it as like a bargaining chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll trade you this human girl. I'll trade you this human girl
For a banana.
for a lifetime supply of bananas, or like being the president, or you know, something like that.
Oh, so that's how we got the current president? Wha-bam!
Wow!
So Donkey Kong saw like the Iron Contra scandal. He goes like, I have an idea. I'll get that pesky plumber like this.
No, Contra came out after Donkey Kong.
Said Iron. Typical Jay, always thinking with your gamer mind instead of your historical mind.
Hey, the only history I know is Castlevania. You hear about that Dracula guy? He's bad news.
Oh boy, I read a book about him. Somebody should stop that guy.
I hear the book takes place directly after Castlevania 64.
Oh.
Of course, because they just let a sick guy like that go.
You know, like, everybody's like, "Aw, Halo's so cool for having so many novels." Nobody talks about how Castlevania had a novel based off of it called Dracula. And then they even had the movie Dracula Dead and Loving It.
And then they had Dracula 2000.
Then they had Dragula, the car from the Munsters.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, well, this is a construction site, buddy, so move it along. Ain't got nothing to see.
See, a level like this gets to show off the, like, sunset tech in video games. The very important sort of thing is, you know, the dynamic coloring.
So, you know what's cool? Having a tank.
Can you shoot? Are you gonna... Oh my god!
You know what's a little bit less cool? Having to shoot a tank using, clicking in the right and left stick.
I don't know about that. So are those, like, different bullets for right or left, or can you just do right or left?
Yeah, it's, the shells are on the right, and then you got the tiny bullets on the left.
Oh, okay, so having the tiny bullets on the left makes that seem worse, yes. Because that seems like the sort of thing you should be able to hold down and shoot forever.
Well, you don't really use the tiny bullets so much.
Oh, okay.
Really, the tiny bullets are honestly sort of useless.
Okay. But you can shoot a monkey with them.
And, of course, like any good tank in a video game, you have to control the treads separately.
Oh! I actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Jay, watch out!
This is the only way to win. Just have more health than the bad guy.
So could you get a second tank if it exploded?
Yeah, it just respawns.
Okay. So it's not like you miss out on this monkey for this playthrough. Okay.
Right, once your tank dies, you never get another tank for the rest of the game.
No, sorry, I meant the playthrough of this
You just have to
level.
restart the entire game over again, sorry.
Look, I'd believe that in a...
Actually, once your tank dies, Hideo Kojima comes in and breaks the disc over his knee.
And he says something very poignant about the horrors of war.
He talks about memes.
Right.
Hey, I should RC car. It's really fun to control two characters at the same time. It's a real cookies and cream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this you know, the you and your RC car really reminds me of Brothers, Tales of Two Sons.
This is my brother, the RC car.
At the end of the game, they both escape jail or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You fool, that game's called A Way Out, and the only ones who want a way out are the damn monkeys.
But the RC car runs out of batteries and you have to bury him. I like all the puzzle solving they make you do. I'm not as charmed by the fact that all of these are like timed puzzles.
I mean, like, they're barely timed.
I guess so. Oh my god. Those missile ones seem scary.
And now we can just have a thing to put on buttons. Oh. Or just kind of phase through it halfway.
It worked out.
So, like, we're already in the future, right? I feel like we skipped over a lot of, like, the eras of time.
No, it's, you know, you go to the dinosaurs, then you go to the dinosaurs but less so, then you go to the Ice Age, and then you're in medieval times, and then you're in the future. Like, what, you want them to have a period of time about World War II? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say it. All these years, I've wanted to find out where the allegiance of the monkeys laid, and I think this game can finally answer it.
I would be kind of interested in if they did like a Spanish conquistador thing, where it turns out the monkeys were the ones who first set foot colonizing America.
Oh, wow.
And they found the Fountain of Youth. Like, that gets played into it. Like, suddenly Spectre's immortal.
Hell, he already is in the hearts of gamers everywhere.
Well, why do you need to be immortal when you already can travel through time? It doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean... Well, I guess you're right.
I'm gonna fill this plot full of holes.
But yeah, here's my question. Where's Rome? Does Konami not recognize the validity of the old state of Rome?
Well, no. Konami has games in Rome.
Like what? Tell me one damn game set in Rome.
Castlevania Bloodlines has a Rome stage.
Oh.
But also, this game was not made by Konami, so...
Here's the thing, though, right? You look at Rome, they didn't have any fruit.
Right.
It was the past.
They just had aqueducts. Like, what the fuck?
Right. They hadn't cultivated the fruit. In fact, all they did was eat aqueducts at the time.
Well, I mean, like, get a little aqueduct sauce with your Chinese food, and it's great.
Oh, brother.
The Aqueduct's my favorite ska band.
So yeah, this is a pretty tight timing thing.
Yeah. That one doesn't seem as good as the others.
Yeah, that one seems like...
Though, not as bad as that slingshot, which I'll think about forever.
Yeah, that one seems like I would screw that up a million times, and that's why I'm not let's playing this damn game.
Oh my god, a mech!
Also, because that mech shooting out would scare me so much, I'd turn off my console.
You'd be like, oh no, and then you'd pull the PS1 straight from the wall.
Oh,
So I've been playing Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1.
Uh-huh.
And this guy's actually a boss in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Including the monkey part?
Oh yeah, no, especially the monkey part.
Oh. Like a zombie monkey or just like a regular
No, just
one?
it's this monkey.
Wow.
I don't know if somebody along the line like thought it would be a good crossover. Like it's weird because it's pretty important. Like it kills Leon like canonically, so I don't know. Like
Hey, spoilers!
Oh.
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
oh
don't worry, he eats the sensu bean and he's alright in 3.
okay.
Okay.
I just hope that the remake keeps it like tasteful with it
Right.
because then Leon kissed the monkey and it was gross.
Right. Right, now it's gonna be in like beautiful 4K. They're gonna have to get someone to mocap actually kissing a chimp.
Please, it's gotta be in 4K.
Thank you.
3 of Leon's motion capture actors have had their face torn off. Please stop.
We're sorry, guys. Troy Baker has finally been bested by a role. Wow.
Like my first time
Wow.
through this gave me 0 problems. So I was so pissed that during recording it was just like nothing wanted to cooperate.
Right.
The most devious spike trap.
It seems very lenient towards the spikes.
Well, which spike? Us or the spikes?
The spikes.
Oh, okay.
Not the man, the myth, the legend. Spike.
Ooh, I spy a chimp and a Z. And a Spectre coin.
Oh, probably gotta get one of those.
If you feel like it.
I feel like it. So thank you for getting it. Now can you do this with 1 health? Oh, phew.
Will we have the first canonical death?
And then Spike eats a sensu bean and it's okay in the
Okay.
sequel.
Oh, Spiker, he just rises back up 3 days later.
Wow.
That's right, the monkeys bury him in a cave.
They hang him on like 2 bananas, like carpeted like a cross.
Oh my god.
And they just start flinging their poop at him.
Oh wow, I finally get to know where all the shipping packages go when I put them to UPS.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ever got a UPS package, it looks like a bunch of monkeys handled it, so it makes sense.
Oh, buddy, you're right.
So going through, like, the thing just spits you out on the other side, so...
Oh, wow. So, okay, so they're really not, like, letting the secrets of the Postal Service get out there.
No.
You're like, wow, how did they write that great song? And they're like, well, we can't tell you.
How did they possibly film this amazing post-apocalyptic movie? Tom Hanks does it again. Tom Hanks was in The Post, right? I can't keep up.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the post is about, like, the sexual scandals within the Catholic Church.
Oh, okay.
It's not the Postman, what you're thinking of.
You know,
I think the Postman is like David Spade or something.
I do not think the Postman is David Spade.
Alright, I'll look it
It's
up.
David Spade going around and fucking all of the, like, stay-at-home moms that he's delivering mail to.
He's like, I'm part of the Catholic Church, you know.
Wow, I really like this this bit of keeping going back to this, but the people aren't there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's starring Kevin Costner, but it should have starred David Spade.
It stars David Duchovny.
Joe Dirt 3, Lost in Space. A giant meteorite hit Earth, but he finds out that it was actually a giant piece of poop.
You know what? When I was in America, I watched a bit of Joe Dirt, and it had a 5-minute scene of dog's balls, like, getting stuck on the ground, and I thought, hell, this movie is written by the damn apes.
Okay, Joe Dirt 1 or 2?
I think 1.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's seen Joe Dirt 2. I don't think it's...
Are we sure it's a real movie? Because, like, I'm not positive.
I think it's a Funny or Die sketch, and they chose Die.
You know, I went to go see Joe Dirt in theaters.
Wait, really?
I don't remember literally anything about it.
Yet I remember the scene in which the dog gets his balls stuck. Imprinted upon me, scarred me for life.
I think I saw it before I should have been able to go see Joe Dirt in theaters. By which I mean 40 years old.
I'm so glad that my Ape Escape LP is now people half remembering the movie Joe Dirt.
Did you really expect anything better from an Ape Escape LP?
Right. Well, the thing is, to capture most of these apes, you actually have to be, like, incredibly familiar with David Spade's filmography.
Right.
It's true.
It's kind of like the Universal Studios game.
Because there's one ape that says, just shoot me.
Yeah, need to know the rules for dating his daughter or whatever.
I swear, you can knock this monkey down by ground pounding. I could not do it right there. I don't know what was up.
Well, it's because you have to tell him, like, a Joe Dirt fact at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to say, like, I got poo on me.
You gotta be like, oh, it turns out that the whole time the mullet was fake because it turns out that he was bald and he got his scalp removed or something. I don't remember anything about Joe Dirt.
He gave his hair to Christopher Walken.
Right. Who then used it in the in that music video for Fatboy Slim.
Right, not the music video for Mariah Carey that he was famously in.
Okay. But that would be cool.
Yeah, that would own. Where are you hiding, monkey?
Good shot.
Thanks.
Don't get cocky.
So it kind of just seems like they just kind of started, like, introducing boss levels now, just, like, every 3 stages.
Yeah, well, it's just like... it's getting close to the end of the game, so I guess it kind of makes sense where it's like, oh, wait, well, you're gonna catch the bad ape.
Yeah, but it still feels very backloaded.
Yeah, like, especially because we basically didn't even have a boss until we fought, like, the big medieval knight. Like, I guess we kind of had, like, mini bosses, like some of the dinosaurs or, like, the mammoth, but nothing, like,
Yeah.
quite on that level.
Like, the UFO thing from, like, China isn't, like, a recurring thing, right?
Well, I mean, we fight UFOs, but, like, none like the one we fought on the Wasabi Wall.
Right.
Oh, somebody in the thread suggested that, that because of the apes tamperings, perhaps that is why the Great Wall of China is in Japan. So, makes you wonder.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Also, when I looked back, I don't actually think it was called the Wasabi Wall, but I think it's funnier this way. I'm glad you get another tank section. I feel like the first one really underutilized it here. You get to really go, like, ape, I guess.
Yeah, you get to go ape wild.
I wish you could have your tank also shoot out nets.
Yeah, that ape siren betrayed him.
Ain't that always the way?
For some reason, I just really like this very hilly environment. I don't know what it is. I just find it very enchanting.
Is it that it's extremely out of place in this area?
Yeah, a little bit, probably.
And also reminds you of Green Hill Zone with the particular patchwork that they're using.
Green Hill's own.
Yep.
When is Sonic gonna get through AutoZone Act 1? Am I right, boys?
Oh, you get to take it up an elevator. I love that you get a little elevator for your tank.
Or for your body.
Right. It seems really mean.
Yeah, these poor mushroom turtle things.
But I assume that you just can't get around them without doing this.
You might be able to, but they'd probably knock you off.
Right, there's no pacifism run in this game.
No. Now this guy,
Oh, especially here, I see, yeah.
nothing doing.
That's rough. I like that they turn back to look at you like,
Why?
hey, what the fuck? Spike, I thought we were friends.
Also, I'm Dracula.
Blah! We're going bowling!
Why would Dracula go bowling?
Spike invited him out, and that's the only way he's allowed to go on these fun outings.
And then Spike's like, Strike, I thought you said Spike.
And he has a stake through his heart. I like the monkey, the second line of defense, where they also come out and immediately try to shoot you with a gun.
They're just dedicated.
Yeah.
So, this part, like, if you lose that tank, you have to just go back to the beginning and get another tank.
That's... Can his bullets, once he's out, hurt your tank?
I mean, Oh, not like his puny bullets, only like the shrapnel.
Right, okay. So you couldn't run into a situation where you're barely in health and then he shoots you with his gun.
No, I don't think so, and like, especially if you're just like out of the tank, I don't think it affects you then.
Okay, great.
In case of monkeys, break glass.
These levels got, like, wildly more complex.
Yeah, they really did, like, especially considering the first level is just like a plane with 4 monkeys.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, of course, this boss level makes a lot of sense that it's complex, right? We're facing off against Spectre for the first fake ending. Oh my god, ooh, this is an interesting little puzzle.
Yeah, this seems familiar.
I didn't realize that this would be coming back, so it's just like, wow, these levels are really big. Also, we're on the 50th floor?
I guess so. You know, you take the elevator, so you don't really notice it.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful if this goes too low. There's a fan, and it'll just blow you off. So.
Oh, okay. These monkeys seem pretty tricky in comparison to the other ones.
So I found out that this is like a classic like Japanese puzzle, which kind of makes sense because I feel like I've seen it in a lot of video games before, but I didn't realize that it was like a thing.
Oh, the like where it goes up and down kind of thing?
Yeah, like when something's like going down and it like follows whatever line is like closest that it goes down, you know.
Oh, that particular thing with the monkeys. I see, yeah.
Not the act of catching a, but that's not
No,
traditional.
I thought you were talking about the thing where your weight pushes the thing down.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's just a classic life puzzle.
Right, you're talking about the pipe maze.
Yeah, that's a good term for it.
So last time, Spectre had like a future tech in the medieval times. Do you think this time he'll just be in like a full suit of honor?
I wish they just had like a dinosaur. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. Or he's got like the entire like Knights of the Round Table.
Well, we already killed them all.
Oh, you're right. Don't tell Arthur.
Don't tell Mom that we killed King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
And also that he was our babysitter.
Honestly, I'm surprised that there wasn't like a late 80s movie about how King Arthur is my babysitter.
Right. Or like a Wishbone episode where he like comes to the real world.
Well, that wouldn't make sense in the Wishbone universe, but okay.
I feel like I do not know what a wishbone is. Enlighten me.
So
whenever you're eating a turkey, there's a part that is sort of like two bones connected, and like you get two people to rip them apart.
Oh, that kind of wishbone. I thought it was like a TV series.
Also, it's a dog on PBS.
Oh.
yeah, it's a TV show about a time-traveling dog.
He doesn't time travel. He just tells you stories.
Oh, he just tells you... Okay, see, I never actually watched a Wishbone episode. I assumed it was much cooler.
So they're not going anywhere.
No, it's really cool. It tells you about how you should read.
You're really starting to bug me.
We had a Wishbone stuffed animal as a kid, and it said, "Love me, hug me, feed me."
When we get out of here.
When Spectre was like, you're really starting to bug me, I assumed he was getting sick of me and my not knowing anything.
Take them away. Yes.
Well, how do you think Spectre learned so much? He watched all of PBS's great children's programming.
Out of it.
That's true.
Let him go. Now you really made me mad. It's time to get rid of you once and for all.
You don't tell me to do anything.
I hope you can give this ape a wedgie at the end of this game. He's just like such a little dork.
You give him a wedgie on his head underpants.
You give him a wedgie so hard you put his underpants on his legs?
Oh my god, this is... Huh. This seems like an even larger escalation. Wow.
I like that the entire ship has a giant siren on it.
Yeah, no, that's good. As you get closer, does it get more red?
That would be good. Take this, UFOs.
Go, Jay, go. Yeah.
So yeah, I was about to say the missiles are pretty easy to dodge, but I did run into one. So they're actually the hardest thing in the world to dodge.
Right, you're actually very good.
the game's done quick people. They keep begging me to be at one of their marathons, but I keep refusing.
Right, because they won't pay you enough.
No, it's because I hate doctors. I want them to have as many borders as possible.
You're like, if one apple a day keeps the doctor away, my whole house will be made of apples.
That's why you should donate to our charity, Doctors on Borders, where they're only allowed within their offices and nowhere else.
Or at a Borders bookstore.
Donate to my charity, Doctors Without Bordens, and it's specifically taking away Borden's milk from all the doctors.
Okay, welcome to my charity, Doctors Without Bourdains.
So, this part of the fight is just the ship constantly just trying to ram into you.
Oh, that's cool.
Surprisingly, does not work out very well.
And you just have to, like, slap it back. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you miss it, it actually starts, doing the first phase over again, so it's a bit of, like, a quick kill to get it, for all the times.
So this doesn't, like, reset any damage, it just makes you go through this.
Right.
Okay.
It's basically like, oh, you have to hit this green part so many times, and,
Alright.
it'll keep, like, ramming you if you hit the green part.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss, you have to, like, go through a UFO or, like, the fire segment again.
Of course, yeah. It's like how it knocks over.
Yeah, this stun club, pretty powerful. I'm surprised it doesn't just, like, evaporate the monkeys when you hit them with it.
Like, it feels like it's articulating when it gets hit, like it were a full mech, like, you know, shaped like a bipedal creature, but it's just, like, knocking over for no reason.
Well done. I am impressed.
Is that a trash bag he's wearing for a shirt?
I mean, what else would a monkey wear?
Is it because he's ashamed of his nakedness now that he has intelligence?
I wish that he was wearing Tim's.
I'm not giving up.
It's a different time. Maybe in the remaster.
Right.
So I have to run now, but I'll see you later. You can be sure of
I had a brilliant thought. What if I went and got a Doritos Locos taco from Chimp Taco Bell?
Oh no, it's actually a Bananos Locos taco.
Oh my god. And also he gets a hot beer.
Yeah, I let him escape again!
We did it! My friends are still in trouble.